Hey guys, it's Alex. So if you have seen me wearing this video, I don't know which one will go up first, but I did just film my April favorites, but I have really been wanting to film my foundation routine because it doesn't really change too much. Even some during the summer, it changed a little bit where I will use bronzer because it's a little bit darker. My skin really does get tan in the summer, but as for right now and how it's been for a while, I will show you exactly what I do. So I really don't prime my skin. I don't have any primers or anything like that, but my first step always is using concealer, and this is MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer. And the hard part about this, I love this concealer for its consistency and its coverage and that kind of stuff. I'm trying to show you guys. I just pump the least bit possible, even though it all just kind of comes swooping out. And I also try to clean the tip, because if not it kind of dries this grossness that you can see. So then I have really bad dark under eye circles, I think, and sometimes I will just get random grossness all around my face, but that happens to everyone. And then I just do some dots here under my eye. And then I normally just do some on my forehead, wherever really I need them, but I'm just showing you what I do since this is my foundation routine. I'm not trying to like give advice to everyone else on how to do your foundation exactly. But then I just do it on my nose. I kind of look like tribal right now, but sorry. And I normally get a lot of grossness around my eyebrows. Definitely my T-zone, but not like, I guess it is my T-zone. And then I also get like really red cheek area, so I just kind of, whatever is left, as you can see, oh, now you can't because it blended it in, but there's very little left on my fingers, and so I just do this. And then I just kind of dot under and pat with my finger, and then just kind of smudge it and pat it in. And I really do like the coverage. I think it does really well. But I just have really bad dark under eye circles, so sometimes just nothing will help me. And if I get too much on one eye, which happens a lot, I just go back and put on the other eye. And this is almost a little too light for me, or it's starting to be now, but that's okay because my powder is quite dark. I mean, not noticeably that dark, but it's darker than my skin tone by just a little bit. So it just kind of evens out. So I just rub everything in. Now, the next thing that I would do would be to take my MAC Studio Fix powder, and this is an NW30, and if you guys remember, this was an NW20, so it's kind of a color difference, but I really don't think that it's that bad. I mean, they're very similar when you like match them, and even in person they look very similar. In fact, this almost looks darker, and it's the lighter one. So yeah, and it's really funny because it comes with a mirror, but it's so gross because the powder just like gets all over it. Anyways, I take my MAC 129 to apply it, and then to blend out, kind of, not the harsh edges, but just to blend it out, I use this Icing big, huge, fluffy brush. It is not the best brush at all, but it is quite dense, if you guys know what I'm saying, as when you pull it back and you don't automatically see the bottom. The hairs kind of just fill it in wherever you go. And also it's very soft, so it's really nice for blending. So I'm taking my 129, and I'm just applying this to the top of my brush, and I just kind of blend it. I really don't have any particular way. I have never been really one for wearing liquid foundation, although I've had it used on me before, like at friends, and one time I went to MAC and got my makeup done, and they used liquid foundation, and I really did like the look, but I am very simple while putting on my makeup on a daily basis. The only time that I really take time with my makeup, or not time, but take large amounts of time on makeup is for a special event, and that would be the only time that I use liquid foundation. But it's also kind of expensive, and it's hard to find the right color, so I don't really worry with it too much. But I'm kind of really interested in buying a tinted moisturizer this summer, because I'll be lifeguarding and I don't want heavy makeup on, but we all know that sometimes you just need a little bit of coverage. So I'm interested in looking for one of those, and I've heard that CoverGirl Smithers is a really cheap alternative for like Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer, and so I'm interested in trying that. Okay, so I've just kind of applied it pretty evenly. I just go all over my face once. I don't really do a second coat or anything that some people do. But I'm just going to take this big fluffy brush and kind of blend it into my hairline. Not that it's like blending into my hair at all, but I just blend down my neck. Not like down my neck, but just like around where my chin meets my neck. And then back by my ear. The next step would be using blush, and my favorite blush right now, I keep wanting to say brush, is Touch of Pink by Jordana, which is sold at one of my local drugstores. Anyways, this is what it looks like. It's just a very muted, light pink, and I like it a lot. And actually on camera, it's kind of showing up a little washed out. That's a little bit better. I'm trying to block the direct sunlight. Anyways, it is like a pink tone. It's not that muted, as you can see. But I apply this with the same brush because I really don't care. It's just me using it. And it's really the only base brush that I have that's high-end, so I just like to use it. And I just apply it to the apples of my cheeks, dab, and then I push it back. I just kind of smile to keep the same line, not to be cheesy and smile at you guys for a good half a minute. So I just do the kind of tap and sweep method, if you're going to try to name it. I'm pretty much done there. The only other thing that I would do would be to add a highlighter cream, and that's pretty rare, just so you know. I don't like go and highlight my face every day, even though it would be nice to have the time to do a full face of makeup. I think I really don't do it too often, but I'm just going to show you how I apply it, if I do apply it, because I do love to put it on, so I just wanted to show you guys. So I really just kind of dab my finger in it, normally my ring finger, just because I feel like I have a lot of control, and I just kind of do a couple dots down my nose, and I go with my middle finger and blend it so I don't get too much product in one area. And then I still have some product on my finger, so I dot along my forehead, and I go back and I rub this in. And then I probably need a little bit more by then. Yeah, I do. And I just I love accentuating my Cupid's bow. I don't know if I've said that before, but I really like it. So I really just kind of dab this on lightly. And then blend it up. I don't know what this is called, this little indentation, but I blend it onto there. I like the way that it looks when I smile and that kind of stuff, so I do it. And then the last step would be just to get a tad bit more product, and in case you're wondering, I'm literally just tapping. I should have been showing you guys, but no, I can't. I just tap my finger lightly. That's why there's all these fingerprint marks, if you guys can tell. Those are just fingerprints, they're not dents. So I just kind of do this on my cheekbone. And that is all of my foundation routine. If you guys have any questions, please leave it as a comment, and make sure to do requests down there too, because I will take any comments. I'll answer them all, and I love requests because it just kind of lets me know what you guys want to see. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!